It's that kind of money, well, at least $1 billion, that's projected to be the price tag for the G8, G20 summits in Canada. Are these meetings worth it?
The G20 meeting is expensive, but it has already paid for itself.
David Gergen, who worked for 5 former presidents and has taken part in past summits, says the return on $1 billion came when China announced it was strengthening its currency.
China only announced it was going to revalue its currency upward because the G20 was going to occur.
That move would help boost Chinese buying power for American goods, even if imports from there might cost more. The summits also offer something money can't buy. Gergen says they helped polish President Ronald Reagan's global cowboy image.
He made an enormously positive impression, and thereafter President Reagan had gained much more respect from other heads of state, but as well as from the publics around the world.
Face to face, there is a greater realization that we are all in this together, and you can't replicate that by video conference.
Dan Price was an advisor to George W. Bush and the administration's point man at the summits.
Is it more than just a photo op, more than just these world leaders getting together to meet face to face and shake hands?
They're not meeting for a photo op. They gather to provide political impetus to regulatory reform.
Price says during the global financial meltdown in the fall of 2008, the summits helped build confidence and unity.
President Bush decided that it would be important to gather leaders to not only agree principles for financial reform, but also to chart the course for reform of international financial institutions.
Now, back to that billion-dollar question. What would you do with all that cash?
Spend it wisely. I'd go to Disney World.
Build houses for the homeless people.
Clean up the oil spill.
On Saturday, President Obama will take part in at least a half-dozen bilateral meetings, including with the leaders of the United Kingdom and Canada. Then he wraps up the G20 summit with a press conference Sunday evening. Dan Lothian, CNN, Toronto.